Judges chapter 3, idolatry leads to servitude. Now, these are the nations which the Lord left in order to test Israel by them. That is, all the people of Israel who had not previously experienced any of the wars in Canaan. Only in order that the generations of the sons of Israel might be taught war, at least those who had not experienced it previously. The remaining nations are the 5 lords of the Philistines, all the Canaanites, the Sidonites, and the Hivites, who lived on Mount Lebanon from Mount Baal Hermon to the entrance of Hamath. They were allowed to remain for the testing of Israel to determine whether Israel would listen and obey. And it says, the test Israel. The idea of testing implies difficulty and adversity. Elsewhere, the same word refers to God's testing of Abraham. Here, God was testing Israel to refine it. They were allowed to remain for the testing to obey whether Israel would listen and obey the commandments of the Lord, which he had commanded their fathers and ancestors through Moses. And the Israelites lived among the Canaanites, Hittites, Amorites, Perizzites, Hivites, and Jebusites. And they took their daughters for themselves as wives, and gave their own daughters to their sons, and served their pagan gods. And the Israelites did evil in the sight of the Lord, and they forgot the Lord their God, and served the Baals and the Asheroth. So the anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel, and he sold them into the hands of the Cushan, the king of Mesopotamia, and the Israelites served them 8 years. So the first judge rescues Israel. But when the Israelites cried out to the Lord for help, the Lord raised up a man to rescue the people. So isn't that, it's like they're doing wrong, but they're still crying out to God, and God is still going to give them. He's not giving them everything right away, but he's here. I'll give you a judge. I'll give you someone in some place in the way to help you through this, whether they choose to follow him or not. But if they would have just listened in the beginning, the blessings that would flow. So here's the first one. Their first one rescues. But when the Israelites cried out to the Lord for help, the Lord raised up a man to rescue the people of Israel, Othniel, the son of Kenaz, Caleb's younger brother. The Spirit of the Lord came upon him, and he judged Israel. He went out to war, and the Lord gave Cusherites, king of Mesopotamia, into his hands, and he prevailed over them. And the land was at rest for 40 years. Now the Israelites again, and then 40 years later, again, they did evil in the sight of the Lord, and the Lord strengthened Eglon, the king of Moab, against Israel, since they had done what was evil in the sight of the Lord. And Eglon gathered to him the sons of Ammon and Amalek, and went and struck down Israel, and they took possession of the city of the palm trees in Jericho. And the Israelites served Eglon, king of Moab, 18 years. So then Ehud rescues Israel from Moab. But when the Israelites cried out to the Lord for help again, the Lord raised up a man to rescue them, Ehud, the son of Gera. He was a left-handed man. I wonder why they put that in there. Why would it matter if he's a left-handed man? Interesting. I was thinking I don't see anything in the bottom here about that. Okay, he was a left-handed man, somebody special. And the Israelites sent a gift of tribute by him to Eglon, the king of Moab. Now it had made for himself a sword of cubit long, which had 2 edges, and he bound it up on his right thigh under his robe. And he brought their tribute to Eglon, king of Moab. Now Eglon was a very fat man, and when Ehud had finished presenting the tribute, he sent away the people who had carried it. But Ehud turned himself back from the sculptured stones at Gilgal, and he returned to Eglon and said to him, I have a secret message for you, O king. Keep silence. And all who attended him left him. Ehud came to him as he was sitting alone in his private, cool upper chamber, and Ehud said, I have a message from God for you. And the king got up from his seat. Then Ehud reached out with his left hand and took the sword from his right thigh and plunged it into his belly. And the hilt also went in after the blade, and the fat closed over the blade, because Ehud did not draw the sword out of his belly, and the refuse came out. Then Ehud went out to the vessels and shut the doors of the upper chamber behind him and locked them. When Ehud departed, Eglon's servants came, and when they saw the doors of the upper room were locked, they said, He is only relieving himself in the cool room. They waited a very long time until they became embarrassed and uneasy. But he still did not open the doors of the upper room. So finally they took the key and opened them, and behold, their master had fallen to the floor dead. Now Ehud escaped while they were lingered, and he passed beyond the sculptured stone and escaped to Seirah. When he arrived, he blew a trumpet in the hill country of Ephraim, and the sons of Israel went down with him from the hill country, and he was in front of them. And he said, Pursue them, for the Lord has handed over your enemies, the Moabites, to you. So they went down after him, and they seized the fords of the Jordan opposite Moab, and did not allow anyone to cross. They struck down at that time about 10,000 Moabite men, all strong, courageous men. Not a man escaped. And so Moab was subdued and humbled that day under the hand of Israel, and the land was at rest for 80 years. Shamgar rescues from Philistines. And after Ehud came Shamgar, the son of Anath, who struck down 600 Philistine men with an ox goad. He too saved Israel.